Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back to maths class. So this is the class for the continuances in your chapter number 8, Introduction to Trigonometry. So in your previous class already we completed that exercise 8.1 and 8.2. In exercise 8.3 is a deleted portion for you. Okay, the complementary angle of trigonometric ratios. So that is that eliminated portion to you. Okay, you don't want to prepare. Now we want to move in that exercise 8.4. So in exercise 8.4 we are going to prepare that trigonometric identities. It is a very important identity. You are going to use your 10th and 11th, 12th and higher studies also. Wherever you go, you must use this formula, identities. Okay, so listen carefully in this trigonometric identity, then only you can move in any other chapters for trigonometric ratio, trigonometry or differential calculus or integral calculus. So these and all in your higher studies topics. Okay, students. Now, first, what is identity? Identity, what do you mean in the identity? So the identity, which means the equation format, is called that identity. Okay, so here the equation which is involving the trigonometric identity, I mean trigonometric ratios, that is called the trigonometric identity. Okay, have you got it, children? What is trigonometric identity? An equation which is involving the trigonometric ratios, then only it is called a trigonometric identity. We have three main identity. Each identity you have a two subdivision like that. Okay, to frame that. So the first we should take one right angled triangle A, B, C. So here is it is what is that? Right angle. Okay, now see, this is called, what is the opposite to the right angle is called a hypotenuse. Okay, and whenever you have to take the angle A, so this is opposite side. Suppose if you are going to take the theta is C, which is here opposite side will be changed, and adjacent to that angle is called adjacent side. So these are the three sides of students. Okay, yes. So from the right angle triangle we are going to use the three trigonometric identity. So the first trigonometry identity is C, and before that you should know the Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem is going in that right angle triangle mean AC square, which is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, what is the Pythagoras theorem? The square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. So based on that you have AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, so first I am going to divide. So take us equation number 1. Okay, so divide equation 1 throughout by AC square. Divide AC square is throughout in the above equation. Now what will come? AC square by AC square, which is equal to AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square. So AC square on both also will be cancelled. So you are going to get it 1. So 1 is equal to, you have what? AB by AC the whole square. Y means in numerator and denominator on both also you have a square. Shall I take like this? On the numerator and denominator, both the whole square, like that I am going to take. Yes, student. And next you have one more thing. What is that? BC by AC the whole square. BC by AC is the whole square. And already you know AB by AC. What is AB? Here adjacent side. Okay, AB by AC is the hypotenuse. Now what ratio will come to you? Adjacent side by hypotenuse, which is equal to what? Cos square theta, I mean cos. Okay, upper 1 which is equal to cos theta the whole square. Cos theta the whole square, or otherwise take A. Okay, take A also. Cos A the whole square plus BC by AC the whole square. So BC means you have what pa? Opposite side. So opposite side by hypotenuse, which is equal to what? Sin theta. So that is sin A. Sin A the whole square. Sin A the whole square. So for that I am going to expand like that. See, cos square A, or otherwise write as first sin square A plus cos square A, which is equal to 1. Sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Because cos A the whole square means we want to consider cos square A only, not like that cos A the whole square, cos A square like that. Okay, cos A the whole square mean cos square A. Sin A the whole square mean sin square A. That's all, students. So this is your first trigonometric identity. It is your first trigonometric identity, and this identity is true for some angle only, not in all the one. Okay. So what are the part the identity will be satisfied means 0 degree is less than or equal to theta, is less than or equal to 90 degree. Theta otherwise A, that is your wish, take pa. Okay va? 0 is less than or equal to 0 degree, which is less than or equal to 90 degree. Okay. Suppose angle I am going to take theta. Suppose the angle I am going to take theta, that is 30 degree pa. Theta otherwise A equal to, angle A equal to 30 degree. Okay, see, I give you later in that examples. Okay, and before that I complete in that first the identities. So this is your first identity. Got it, children? Okay. Now see, the equation number you have AC square, which is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now divide BC square on both sides, or otherwise AB square. However, you have to take the three sides also like that. So divide BC square on both sides. Okay. So what we are going to get it now? See, you have AC square. Okay. So AC square by BC square, which is equal to AB square plus BC square plus BC square by BC square. Now BC square will be cancelled. Now AC square by BC square mean I am going to take AC by BC the whole square. AC by BC the whole square. Then AB square by BC square mean I am going to take AB by BC the whole square plus 1. Plus 1. Okay, students. Yes. Now AC divided by BC. AC is a hypotenuse. Okay. AC is a hypotenuse divided by BC is a what? Opposite side. Now what will come? Hypotenuse by opposite side, you have cosecant square theta, that is cosecant square A. Cosecant square A, which is equal to, and AB square by BC square. AB what pa? AB is the adjacent side and BC is your opposite side. So adjacent side by opposite side the whole square mean we are going to take cot theta, cot A. So cot A the whole square plus 1. Cot A the whole square plus 1. Okay. Now see whole square like, and the next. See 1 plus cot square theta, which is equal to cosecant square theta, or else cosecant square theta, which is equal to 1 plus cot square theta. So this is your second identity. Second identity. So this second identity is satisfied. It is true when the angle we have 0 degree, which is less than, see, 0 degree which is less than A is less than or equal to 90 degree only is true. In the shall we take 0 degree sir means no. 0 degree edukakudadu. Why? Because of it is not satisfy the condition. What condition? Cosecant square A equal to 1 plus cot square A. 1 plus cot square A. Why? Because of, suppose if you are going to take an angle A equal to 0 means cosecant 0, you know what? Sin 0, 0. Cosecant 0 is not defined. So cosecant 0 is not defined. So under not defined, we are not, we are going to equate left and right side. So that's why except 0 degree and up to 90 degree we are going to take. Okay, yes. And then next, finally I am going to divide AC square, divide finished pa, BC square also finished. Now coming to AB square. So divide AB square on both sides, to get, see what is your Pythagoras theorem? AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC square by AB square, which is equal to AB square by AB square plus BC square by AB square. So here AB square will be cancelled down. Okay, and the next you have AC square by AB square means AC by AB the whole square, which is equal to 1 because AB square cancel up. So 1 plus BC by AB the whole square. BC by AB the whole square. So see students, AC is a hypotenuse and AB is the adjacent side. So hypotenuse by adjacent side, what? Secant or cosecant? What? Secant theta, because secant theta equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side. So secant A the whole square, which is equal to 1 plus BC is the opposite side divided by AB is the adjacent side. So opposite side divided by adjacent side, which is equal to tan A, tan theta. So tan A the whole square. Tan A the whole square. Okay. Now if you are going to squaring that to get secant square A is equal to 1 plus tan square A. Secant square A equal to 1 plus tan square A. Okay. Or 1 plus tan square A equal to secant square A. This identity is satisfied for sum of the angle only, which is 0 degree. See, when 0 degree is less than or equal to A is less than 90 degree. 90 degree only is not we are going to substitute this identity to get the equation. We are not going to get the equation. Equation mean left side and right side on both also it will come equal. Okay, so when you are going to substitute A equal to 90 degree in that identity, you are not getting that equation. It is not equal to only. Why? Because of the trigonometric identity A equal to 90 degree in tan theta is not defined. Okay, students? Yes, now. So totally how many identities we are studied now? First identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Then second, 1 plus cos square theta equal to cosecant square theta. Then third, secant square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta. So students, now what are the three identities? You have the first identity is sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. Sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Then second identity is 1 plus tan square A equal to secant square A. Otherwise secant square A equal to 1 plus tan square A. Then the third identity is 1 plus cos square A equal to cosecant square A. Cosecant square A. So these three identity also is satisfied for sum of the angles only. The first identity is satisfied for everything which is 0 degree is less than or equal to A is less than or equal to 90. Okay, and second identity is 1 plus tan square theta is possible for only 0 degree is less than or equal to A is less than 90 degree. Then third one, 1 plus cos square theta is equal to cosecant square theta, which is satisfied for only 0 degree is less than A is less than or equal to 90 degree. Less than or equal to 90 degree. Now we are going to prove the identity to give the angle something. To give the angle. Okay. So first identity I am going to take. Sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Okay, yes. Now I am going to take when A equal to 30 degree. I am going to substitute pa. Okay. Now sin square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree, which is equal to 1. Which is equal to 1. You know the value of sin 30 degree is 1 by 2. Okay. So 1 by 2 the whole square plus cos 30. What do you know? Root 3 by 4. Root 3 by 2 the whole square, which is equal to 1. So sin theta is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 the whole square plus cos theta is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 the whole square. Now you are going to squaring to get 1 by 4 plus root 3 the whole square, 3 only coming, by 2 square 4. Okay, so you have the same denominators. 1 plus 3, 4 by 4 equal to 1, and both also cancel, so 1 equal to 1. So this identity is satisfied for up to which 0 degree to 90 degree, whichever you have to use, 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. So from the 5 angles, whichever you have to substitute for by the identity to get on both also equal, the equation will come, it's going to satisfied. Okay, and second identity I am going to take 1 plus tan square A equal to secant square A. So this is for satisfied only 0 degree is less than A is less than what? 90 degree. Suppose I am going to take A equal to 45 degree. Okay, here you are not going to take a theta A equal to 90 degree. 90 degree we are not going to take. 90 edukka kudadu. Why? Because of less than 90 only, no. So that vittanumilla. Yes. So A equal to 45 degree means 1 plus tan square 45 degree, which is equal to secant square 45. Secant square 45. Now tan 45 already you know what? 1 So 1 the whole square, which is equal to secant 45, which is the reciprocal of cos theta. Secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. So cos 45 and sin 45 on both also we get the same value, that is 1 by root 2. Now the reciprocal of 1 by root 2 is root 2. So root 2 the whole square. Root 2 the whole square. Okay, yes. Now 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2, so 2 equal to 2. So this identity also is going to satisfied. Okay, and the third identity also I am going to give you. Now what is your third identity? Is 1 plus cot square A, which is equal to cosecant square A, when A equal to 60 degree I am going to take. So from that identity also 0 degree you are not going to take. 0 degree is not satisfied. Okay, why? Because of 0 degree is less than A is less than or equal to 90 degree. So that's why we are not going to take 0 degree. Okay, yes. Now I am taking 60 degree. 60. Okay, now 1 plus cot square A, I mean cot square 60 degree, which is equal to cosecant square 60 degree. Cosecant square 60 degree. Okay, now do you know the value of cot 60? What? Tan 60 is root 3. Then cot 60 is 1 by root 3. Cot 60 is 1 by root 3. Okay, yes. Now 1 plus 1 by root 3 the whole square, which is equal to cosecant 30. Sin 30 is cosecant 60. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Now cosecant 60, which is equal to 2 by root 3 will come. So 2 by root 3 the whole square. Okay. Now I am going to expand 1 plus 1 by root 3 the whole square means will come 1 by 3 only, which is equal to 2 square is 4 by root 3 the whole square is 3. Now I am going to add to get 1 3s are 3, so 3 plus 1 4. So 4 by 3, which is equal to 4 by 3. So this identity also is going to satisfied. Okay, have you got it, children? Okay. So like that, the creative question will be asking to you, verify this identity when sum of the angle is given. We need to check whether it is satisfied or not. Okay, yes. Then finally, from the 3 identity, I am going to make some of the identities now. Okay, so first identity is sin square A plus cos square A, which is equal to 1. Sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. So here, if you need sin square theta only or sin square a only means you have to send it that other side to get the other identity like sin square a which is equal to 1 minus cos square a. 1 minus cos square a. Okay, suppose I need only cos square means, suppose I need only cos square means I am going to take, see, sin square a which is equal to 1 minus cos square a, or otherwise cos square a only I need means cos square a which is equal to 1 minus sin square a. So these two identities you are going to prepare now. Okay, so from that main identity sin square a plus cos square a equal to 1. Okay, and next identity is 1 plus tan square a is equal to secant square a. So from that identity also I am going to make two more identity, like the first one is, suppose I need only tan square a means tan square a is equal to secant square a minus 1. Secant square a minus 1, or otherwise one more identity also I am going to give you, that is secant square a plus tan square a moving that side minus up. So minus tan square a which is equal to 1. Okay, finally the third identity is going to take the two methods like 1 plus cos square a which is equal to cosecant square a. Cosecant square a. So for that also I am going to make a two more identity. For that one is, I need only cos square a means cosecant square a minus 1, or else cosecant square a minus cos square a which is equal to 1. Okay, so these are your identities. Yes, students, so listen carefully now students. Sin square a plus cos square a equal to 1, this is the first identity. So from that we have to frame two more identity, sin square a equal to 1 minus cos square a and cos square a equal to 1 minus sin square a. Okay, and second identity is 1 plus tan square a equal to secant square a. So based on that tan square a equal to secant square a minus 1. And secant square a minus tan square a also is equal to 1. Then finally 1 plus cos square a is equal to cosecant square a. So here cos square a equal to cosecant square a minus 1 and cosecant square a minus cos square a is equal to 1. Okay, so these are the basic trigonometric identities for you. And the next, yes students, now we are thoroughly understood that trigonometric identities. So let us move to our problems in exercise. Okay, so exercise 8.4, the first question I am going to give you now. So in exercise 8.4, the first question, you have the same pattern in that example 12 also. Okay, example 12 and before that I complete this only first. Okay, yeah. Now express the trigonometric ratios of sin a, secant a, tan a in terms of cot a. What you are going to find? Sin a, secant a, tan a in terms of cot a. In terms of cot a. Okay, so in terms of cot a means you have to take one identities. Solution, we know that 1 plus, I mean cosecant square a which is equal to 1 plus cos square a. So that identity we are going to take, because we know the three identity. One is sin square a plus cos square a equal to 1. Second one is 1 plus tan square a equal to secant square, and third one is 1 plus cos square a equal to cosecant square. So here we need to take a trigonometric ratios. It's in terms of cot a only, in terms of cotangent ratio. Okay, so that's why I am choosing this identity is cosecant square a equal to 1 plus cot square a. 1 plus cot square a. Suppose I need only cosecant a. Now what will come students? The square want to move that side, how will come? Square root 2 want to take, okay. So that's why it will come square root of 1 plus cot square a. What is the value of cosecant a? Root of 1 plus cot square a. Okay, but in our question they are asking find sin A, second tan A and third secant A. Okay, va? Okay. So first I am going to take sin A. Va? So sin A means already you know what is the reciprocal of sin theta, sin A. What is the reciprocal? Cosecant. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sin and as well as sin is the reciprocal of cosecant. So that's why I am giving you 1 by cosecant A. 1 by cosecant A. Now already you have a cosecant A formula is square root of 1 plus cot square A. Square root of 1 plus cot square A. So this is a value for sin A. This is a value for sin A. Got it, children? Okay. And next, what they are asking? Find the secant A. Secant means we want to take the second identity is secant square theta. I mean secant square A equal to 1 plus tan square A. 1 plus tan square A. Okay. So for that we need in terms of cot A only, no? So the tan theta I am going to take in cot term, which is tan theta is the reciprocal of cot theta and cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. So that's why 1 plus 1 by cot square A. Now what will come the secant square A? Pa? Secant square A equal to 1 plus 1 by cot square A. 1 plus 1 by cot square A. Okay. Now I need to take a cross multiplication of this two to get secant square A, which is equal to cot square A plus 1 by cot square A. By cot square A. Suppose you need only secant. Yes, they are asking secant theta only, no? Yes. So secant theta, which is equal to square root of cot square A plus 1 the whole divided by cot square A. We need in terms of cot A only, no? Yes. So in numerator we can't take the square root. So simply you should write 1 plus, I mean square root of 1 plus cot square A. The whole divided by cot square A means we should take cot A. We should take cot A. So this is a value of secant theta in terms of cot A. In terms of cot A. And third, what they are asking? Tan A is asking. It is very simple part. Tan A, which is equal to what is the reciprocal of tan A? Cot only, no. And they are asking only that terms of cot only. Okay, yes. Hey students, listen. So you have a first you should take the cosecant square A identity to take cosecant A value, and the first we are going to find only sin A. Sin A is the 1 by cosecant A, and already you have a cosecant A is square root of 1 plus cot square A. So sin A equal to 1 by square root of 1 plus cot square A. Okay. And next we want to take the identity secant square A equal to 1 plus tan square A. So for that tan A I am going to take a reciprocal in that 1 by cot square A. Okay, yes. Now I want to take a cross multiplication of this cot square A plus 1 by cot square A. To take a square root, the final answer is secant A equal to square root of 1 plus cot square A, the whole divided by cot A. Finally, tan A, which is equal to, it is very simple, we want to take a reciprocal of cot, that is tan A equal to 1 by cot A. Next question, student, the question number 2, that is also the same pattern. But here we need to take all the trigonometric ratios in terms of secant A. So I am reading the question, listen. Write all other trigonometric ratios of angle A in terms of secant A. In your previous question we are completed in terms of cot only, no? Cot theta, cotangent of angle. Here we need to take all the trigonometric ratios in terms of secant A. In terms of secant A. So first I am taking that first identity is sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. So already I told you, you need only sin square A means sin square A, which is equal to 1 minus cos square A. but we need to convert all the ratios in terms of what? Secant. So that's why I am taking cos theta is the reciprocal of secant theta, no? So 1 by secant square A. 1 by secant square A. Okay, now I am taking a cross multiplication of that secant square A minus 1 by secant square A. Okay, so cross multiplication secant square A into 1 equal to secant square A. 1 ones are 1 whole divided by secant square A. Whole divided by secant square A. If you want to take a square root of that sin A, this is a value of sin square A only, no? I need only sin A pa. So square root of secant square A minus 1 by secant square A. So the final answer for sin A, which is equal to square root of secant square A minus 1 whole divided by secant A. The whole divided by secant A. So I find the value of sin theta in terms of secant A. I mean sin A in terms of secant A. And next is cos is very simple pa. I am going to take cos A. So cos A means 1 by secant A. That's all. That's all. Okay. And the third one I am going to take in tan A. Tan A. So tan A means it is very simple to divide sin and cos. Okay. So sin A by cos A. Now you have a sin A is square root of secant square A minus 1 by secant A whole divided by cos A is 1 by secant A. So here secant A on both also cancel. Now your final answer is secant square A minus 1. So this is a value of tan A. This is a value of tan A. Okay, or otherwise take, you have one more formula, what? Secant square theta va? Sorry, this is a square root only, no? Yes. Take one more formula, 1 plus tan square theta equal to secant square theta. If you need only secant theta, means secant square theta equal to what? I mean tan A means, if you need tan A means secant square theta minus 1. If you want to take a square root, mean square root of secant square A minus 1. So on both also your wish, whichever you have to take. So sin I complete, sin, cos, tan, three things also I am complete. Then secant is very simple, already we need only secant. So secant A is secant, that's all. The next I am going to take a cosecant A. Cosecant A. So cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin apa. So 1 by sin A. Already you know the sin A is square root of secant square A minus 1 by secant A. So now the reciprocal of that is equal to secant A by square root of secant square A minus 1. So this is a value of cosecant A. This is a value of cosecant A. Okay, we got it. Then finally the last one I am going to give you cot A. Cot A also very simple. Cot A is the reciprocal of tan A. Okay, tan A, you know, square root of 1 by secant root of square root of secant square A minus 1. So here cot A means cot A, which is equal to 1 by tan A, that is 1 by tan A you have square root of secant square A minus 1. So this is a value of cot A. So see students, you have all the ratios in terms of secant A only. So first sin A is equal to square root of secant square A minus 1 by secant A. Then cos A is 1 by secant A simply. Tan A is equal to square root of secant square A minus 1. Okay, and cosecant A is 1 by sin A, that is secant A by square root of secant square A minus 1. Finally cot A, which is equal to 1 by root of secant square A minus 1. Have you got it, children? Okay. Student, the next question number 4. Choose the correct option. Justify your choice. Students, the third question we'll see later. Okay. Now coming to the fourth question. It's a 1 mark. Okay. Yeah. Now the question number 4, the first one is given 9 secant square A minus 9 tan square A. 9 tan square A. Now you have a formula that is identity is, what is that? Secant square A minus tan square A equal to 1. What is that? Secant square A minus tan square A equal to 1. So for that, on both term also 9 is a common term. If I am going to take outside in 9, you are going to get secant square A minus tan square A. Secant square A minus tan square A. And second question, that's all. What is, which is equal to 9 into secant square A minus tan square A is equal to 1. So the final answer is 9. Final answer is 9. So your correct option is option B. Option B, 9. Okay. And the second question is, see, the second one is given 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta. So hereafter, students, listen carefully, all of you. Hereafter, it is a very important question for you. So this 1 mark also sometime asking to you in 2 mark. Find the value of this, like that. So you have to simplify. Okay, don't memorize that answers only like that. Okay, yes. And wait. So this pattern of question, in before that, we should know all the trigonometric ratios in correct format. Okay, so what are the trigonometric ratios? Sin A, cos A, tan A, cosecant A, secant A, cot A. Sin and cosecant on both also reciprocal to each other, and cos and secant on both also reciprocal to each other. Then tan and cot also is reciprocal to each other. Then tan A is equal to ratio of sin and cos, that is tan A equal to sin A by cos A. Okay, then cot A is the ratio for cos and sin. So cot A equal to cos A by sin A. Okay, students, yes. Now take this 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta. Minus cosecant theta. Okay, now I am going to take a ratio for tan theta. Do you know what is the ratio for tan? Sin by cos apa? So sin theta by cos theta plus, and secant theta, which is the reciprocal of secant theta? 1 by cos theta. So like that I am going to substitute. Okay, and the second bracket also I am going to do 1 plus cot theta. I mean, already I told you cot theta is ratio for cos and sin. Okay, so 1 plus cos theta by sin theta minus cosecant theta is a reciprocal of sin. So 1 by sin theta. So each bracket also has 3 terms. So to take a LCM of each bracket. So in the first bracket you have a LCM of cos theta. Okay, so here 1 is missing, first term. To multiply on both also sin. Okay, sorry, cos. So cos theta plus sin theta plus 1. Okay, and coming to the second bracket, you have the LCM of sin theta. So here 1 only having, no. So multiply both numerator and denominator to get sin theta. So sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. Okay, have you got it, children? Okay, now I am going to multiply this to get in the correct format of sin theta plus cos theta plus 1. So like that I am going to take a bracket into sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 whole divided by sin theta cos theta. Why sir you are taking like this means, see, we want to multiply 3 terms to 3 terms. It is a very biggest task. So only I am taking sin theta plus cos theta plus 1 into sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. Now I am getting one formula for this is fully A and this is B. So to get the formula, A plus B into A minus B, which is equal to A square minus B square. A plus B into A minus B what pa? A square minus B square. Okay, yes. Now sin theta plus cos theta we are going to consider by A and 1 B. So we have a sin theta plus cos theta plus 1 into sin theta plus cos theta minus 1. So A plus B into A minus B equal to A square minus B square. So sin theta plus cos theta the whole square minus 1 square the whole divided by sin theta cos theta. Sin theta cos theta. Okay. Now you have a formula of A plus B the whole square. So to get A square plus B square plus 2AB. So that sin square theta plus cos square theta plus 2 sin theta cos theta minus 1 square is 1 whole divided by sin theta cos theta. Sin theta cos theta. Now in your first trigonometric ratio basis sin square theta plus cos square theta you have answer 1. Okay. So to get which is equal to 1 plus 2 sin theta cos theta, already you have minus 1 whole divided by sin theta cos theta. So plus 1 and minus 1 on both also cancel. Okay, so which is your remaining? Why you are giving plus 1? You know, sin square theta plus cos square theta. So you have a remaining 2 sin theta cos theta whole divided by sin theta cos theta. So cos sin cancel. So the answer is 2. What is your answer? 2. So your correct option is C. Correct option is C, 2. Okay, so sometimes this question will be asking to you in 2 mark or 3 mark. Okay, how they are asking mean? Prove that 1 plus tan theta plus secant theta into 1 plus cot theta minus cosecant theta is equal to 2. So like the 2 mark 3 mark asking mean you have to derive all the one this. So this question you have to write the question answer in your classwork note, question answer basis. Okay, you have to complete in your classwork note. Don't write 1 mark pattern. Got it, children? You have to complete must and what is that? Answer the following pattern. Okay, to write in the solution. And the next question is, yes students, the last question, the third and fourth only. Okay, so the third one, fourth Roman question, fourth Roman, third one. Okay, so find the value of secant A plus tan A which is equal to into 1 minus sin A. What? This is one mark. And the last fourth 1 mark is 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cos square A is equal to what? Okay? Yes. Now students listen. So here the third question, secant A plus tan A into 1 minus sin A. It is very simple to take what is that basic, which is cosecant A means 1 by sin, secant A means 1 by cos. So basic reciprocal relation you should write. Now use the reciprocal relation and to prove. Okay. Now secant means already you know very well what? 1 by cos. So 1 by cos A plus tan A means what? Sin A by cos A va? So sin A by cos A into 1 minus sin A. 1 minus sin A. So in first bracket you have a common denominator of cos A to get 1 plus sin A by cos A into 1 minus sin A. So directly I am going to multiply the numerator into numerator. Like what? 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A whole divided by cos A. Whole divided by cos A. Now A plus B into A minus B, you have a formula A square minus B square. So 1 minus sin square A whole divided by cos square A. 1 minus sin square A by cos square A. And already I told you from that identity sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Cos square A only we need means what will come? Cos square A means 1 minus sin square A. So 1 minus sin square means cos square A by cos A. So 1 cos and 1 cos cancel. So the answer is cos A. Answer is cos A. The option is D. Option is D. Now this one 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cos square A. It is very simple to take 1 plus tan square A. You have a formula, okay. What is here 1 plus tan square A? Secant square A. Okay, yes, secant square A by 1 plus cos square A is cosecant square A. Cosecant square A. So now see 1 plus tan square A equal to secant square A and 1 plus cos square A equal to cosecant square A. So here already I told you cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sin and secant theta is the reciprocal of cos. So 1 by cos square A whole divided by 1 by sin square A. So which is equal to take a reciprocal of that 1 by cos square A into the reciprocal of 1 by sin square A, it becomes sin square A by 1. So 1 into sin square A is sin square A, cos square A into 1 is cos square A. So sin A by cos A what pa? Tan A va? Okay. Now sin square A by cos square A means tan square A. Tan square A. So this is your value of 1 plus tan square by 1 plus cos square. So the tan square A means what is your answer? Option, wait. So the option number D, tan square A. Or otherwise you have to use one more pattern also, one more type also. So that's also I am going to give you. Wait. See students, so this pattern of proved sum, okay, it is not a fixed answer. You have to make some different answer from the trigonometric ratios and reciprocal relations. Okay, yes students. Now see 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cos square A. Now I know 1 plus tan A is the sin A by cos A. So sin square A by cos square A whole divided by, here also 1 plus cot A is the value of cos by sin. So cos A which is cos square A by sin square A. Okay, yes. Now I am going to take a cross multiplication of this cos square into 1 cos square A plus sin square A by cos square A. The whole divided by sin square into 1 means sin square A plus cos square A whole divided by sin square A. Okay. Now I am going to take a reciprocal of that cos square A plus sin square A by cos square A into this one, it becomes a reciprocal, it is sin square A by sin square A by cos square A. I am going to take cos square A plus sin square A. So that's also you have to take. Why? Because of the commutative property is satisfied for addition. Okay. Now cos square A plus sin square A cancel. So the final answer is sin square A by cos square A. Nothing but it is very simple, tan square A. Tan square A. So you are getting the same answer. Okay. Yes. Yes students, I hope you are enjoyed this class. Why? Because of it is trigonometric ratios. Okay. And already I told you trigonometry is a very important topic for you. Okay. So complete your classwork notes students. So this one more question pattern also you have to write in the question answer pattern. Okay. So complete the classwork note. Today you have only one question homework. Okay. So the example 12. Example 12. So example 12 only homework today in this class. So next class we will see in that fifth pattern. Okay student. So complete your class note. Thank you students.